like a paranoid looking over my path. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
Hello YouTube, how's it going today? This is KDUBZ here, ready to bring you guys another match today. And before we start, let's start with the comment question of the day. Today I got for you guys a pretty generic question. What is your favorite Pokemon type? Now according for me, my favorite Pokemon type is Fire. Because I start with Fire starters for every single Pokemon game in the series, Gen 1 through 5. I've also really liked just, how cool they look in terms of Charizard, Infernape, and all that stuff. And as you guys know, Infernape is one of my favorite Pokemon in the intro there. So, what is your favorite type? Comment below. I'd like to see lots of answers here, and really interested in reading your answers. Now, let's look at the battle today. Got a match against Stamanine1990. This is an OU battle. I found this guy on the Smogon Wifi Battle Finder, and let's look at the team. He's got a very bulky team there with the Scizor, Heatran, Jirachi, Conkeldurred. Those are all really bulky Pokemon. Now, the Rotom can also really be bulky if it's not scarfed or anything, but hopefully it's scarfed, because then I can handle it a little easier and stuff. But Conkeldurred is going to be my main issue, because I don't carry a flying type attack, I don't carry a psychic attack, and Conkeldurred overall is very, very bulky in general. Depending on whether it has a Stone Edge, Payback, and that kind of stuff, Zapdos would be able to either A, wall it if it has Payback, or B, completely get wrecked if it has Stone Edge. Here, he's going to lead off with his Rotom Wash, and I'm thinking, okay, well, probably scarfed. I can't really tell yet because he just, leads with it. But he hard switches, which kind of tells me that he's more of the defensive variant. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks here, as he goes into Jirachi and sets up his own. I'm going to go for the Leaf Seed just to get some HP draining going on here. And here, I'm just going to keep going for Power Whip because I don't want to take Body Slam from the Jirachi. I don't want to risk the Paralyze or anything. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Go with a Power Whip, get a crit on this thing, which kind of mattered, but it just basically just shortened this stalwart a little. Here, I'm just going to keep going with Power Whip. I know he can't touch me, and if he decides to switch out, I think I can do a little decent damage, except the Scizor and Latios stuff, but, I'm Power Whip the Power Whip, it's still going to do decent damage. And he goes for the Wish here, thinking that he'll probably not attack me because the Iron Barbs are definitely going to kill him. But he does go over Body Slam, which I found really weird. Maybe betting that I missed here because he loses with a sliver of HP. I luckily hit my Power Whip though, and not only did Wish render useless, his Jirachi dies, and I get a crit there. It definitely mattered. Yeah, crit definitely mattered, guys, okay? And I get an early 6-5 lead with him only setting the Stealth Rocks and hitting 2 of my HP on my Ferrothorn. Okay. Here, I hit my Leaf Seed, which is good, as he starts having bulk up. And that is quite unfortunate, because if he has Stone Edge, Zapdos is going to die. If he has Payback, that's not good either, because my Slowbro can't wall it. And then Drain Punch again is going to wreck my Ferrothorn. So, I'm going to risk it and go into my Zapdos here, as most Conkeldurrs do carry the Payback anyway. But, here, he's going to protect that nicely, go for the Stone Edge, which is really unfortunate because I lose my Zapdos really early. It did not do anything at all. And his Conkeldurr is sitting there with a leftover, +1 defense, +1 attack, and that is not good at all. I'm going to go to my Slowbro here, most likely bluffing that of Psychic, which I don't actually have a Flamethrower and Scald as my attack. And I'm just going to go with Flamethrower because I predict the Scizor switching as to my, Psychic or something. But he's switching to the Rotom here, and with the leftovers, it definitely confirms that he is the bulky variant. Now, obviously, I don't want to take a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch, so I'm going to switch out here. I'm going to go right back into Ferrothorn because I can wall this thing for days unless I have HP Fire, which I don't think defensive variants carry usually. So, I thought I was pretty safe. He goes with a Pain Split here, which does a decent amount to my Ferrothorn. I guess it was the best thing he could do against me. But here he goes Hard Switch again, which again is thinking that he doesn't have the Volt Switch. He probably has the Thunderbolt instead. He has the Air Balloon Heatran, which again proves to be pretty interesting. I don't want to stay after this because even though I am more especially into bulky, if he has a Fire Blast or Lava Plume, well, most likely Fire Blast, it would completely just wreck my Ferrothorn in half. So I'm going to go into Slowbro here, most likely knowing that he won't Earth Power, but he goes for HP Ice, which I found really weird because if I stayed in and he went for HP Ice, it hardly would have done anything to my Ferrothorn. He was probably predicting me to go into my, whatever, to take the Fire Blast. Here he's going to go into Latios, knowing that I don't care if I cook or anything, and he just completely walls my whole set. But now that I got to switch out again, sorry guys, this is kind of a really switchy, stally match because I'm kind of really slow on stock, and this is kind of the best thing I had for you guys right now. He goes for the Trick, which tells me that either he's probably Choice Specs or Choice Scarf, but I get the Choice Scarf, which does prove to be very, very important later. You guys will see later. This Choice Scarf Latios decides to troll me. He's already going to Rotom Wash here, and I'm going to double switch, predicting the Surf and going to Ferrothorn. But he doesn't. He's going to go into the Rotom here, which is kind of a ballsy play, considering that Fire Blast does do a lot of damage, even to a defensive Rotom. He's going to Revolt Switch now, which does confirm me that he does not carry the Thunderbolt. Why would carry 2 electric type attacks? That's stupid. Does not do anything to my Ferrothorn, as he does get the switch into his Heatran again. Now again, I don't want to stay in because the Fire Blast is either A, obvious, or B, he doesn't really have anything to touch my Slowbro. So I'm just going to go into that, right? I think that's kind of the best thing I go into. He's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp here, which is pretty interesting because it's a defensive air balloon Heatran, which kind of tells me good things because he probably doesn't carry Fire Blast, knowing that he has that, and the Lava Plume, which I found really weird because the Will-O-Wisp Lava Plume kind of contradict each other. But that's kind of his thought. I'm gonna keep going with Scald here, hoping to get a burn on whatever he brings in. But he brings in the Rotom, which is quite unfortunate because it already has the burn, and I'm just taking more damage with my Slowbro. That is not good because I gotta switch out, and as usual, switching out is not good at all. I'm gonna go into my Ferrothorn here because I know I can wall this Rotom Wash now, knowing that he doesn't carry any HP Fire or anything. As long as he just keeps going Faint Split, I'm good. I can go with Power Whips, I can do whatever I want. He can't touch me at all. Here, I'm pretty sure that he's going to do a Volt Switch, but he goes with Thunder Wave, which is okay because it's helping now. He doesn't have the Will-O-Wisp, doesn't have anything to whittle down my Ferrothorn, which is great. All he has is a Plain Split to hit me with hard, and that means I can start doing stuff to him. I was predicting him to go back to Heatran, so I went for Leaf Seed instead of Power Whip, but I guess he didn't. And here he's going to go for the Volt Switch. Probably going to go into this Heatran here. Look in here. That's a pretty good amount of damage because it is a crit. You guys, we already saw during this match there's a lot of crits, even though one of them didn't matter at all. I'm going to go for a Leaf Seed again, predicting a switch as he goes into Conkeldurred. Again, the biggest problem to my team is Conkeldurred because I don't have anything at all to hit it. This is not good at all. He's gonna go for the Bulk Up with giving him +1 and +1 attack and defense, and I missed my Power Whip. Oh my goodness, I finally missed my Power Whip, but that damage could have helped a little. I really do not like this Conkeldurred at all. Gonna do a lot of damage to me because it gets a second one, and you guys know Conkeldurred has a massive base attack and +2, most likely max attack, barring the nature most likely. But Conkeldurred is gonna be an annoying Pokemon to take down. So what I'm trying to do here is just trying to whittle him down with Leaf Seed and Power Whip and everything. He goes to the forward Stone Edge, predicting my Slowbro switch in most likely. But I don't. I'm just going to stay in here, leave my Ferrothorn most likely as Death Fodder, because I know I can drain this Conkeldurred's HP all the way down, which is really good because, again, I really don't have anything to hit this Conkeldurred. But now he goes with Drain Punch +2, it's going to wreck my face. And not only that, he's wrecked my face, he gets all that HP back, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? I worked so hard to whittle that Conkeldurred down, and now it's right back to where it started. Here, I know he has the Stone Edge and stuff, but he didn't have anything else to hit me with. So I'm gonna go Gengar, sub-disable Gengar. As you guys know, most common set in the meta game. Here I'm gonna go for disable. I don't want to over predict because I am on the losing side right now, and I do have a lead sheet and stuff, so why not? He's gonna go in his Latios now, which probably does outspeed me because he is Choice Scarf. Even though we do have a speed time turn base speed and stuff, he is Choice Scarf, so that is going to do a lot of damage to me. I'm hopefully going to predict him to go for the Draco, and I'm going to go to my Heatran here. He has the Choice Scarf Recover. Okay, that's very interesting here. He's going to stay in here, and I missed my Fire Blast, which really blows, but it wouldn't have anything to the Latios anyway. He's going to go into Heatran here, most likely knowing that I would, go for another Fire Blast and I'm locked into it. But I do predict that I'm going to go into my Slowbro here, basically trapping this Heatran because it is basically dead. It's basically dead. With the Stealth Rock, that low HP, it's not going to do much. He does miss the Fire Blast, which is quite unfortunate, but I do have the Regenerator boost and everything. It's not really going to hurt me at all. Here, he's going to wow, okay. He's gonna do a lot of stuff after the after attacks. Yes, guys, he's gonna do a lot of stuff. He's gonna go right back into Rotom-W, and I don't want to take a Volt Switch. I don't want to take anything that he's got here, so I'm gonna go right back into my Heatran. But yeah, he makes a good prediction here. He goes with Thunder Wave. That sucks because Choice Scarf, Heatran, Paralyzed. Any Scarf Pokemon is paralyzed. Sucks. Crap. So I'm just leaving Heatran here to die. I don't want to take Hydro Pump or anything, or Volt Switch. In fact, if you predict my Slowbro switching, so I'm just gonna leave my Heatran here to die. And I'm willing to just Rotom a little more, but he has a Pain Split. Again, it's really annoying me. And I'm here. I'm gonna just hope for hacks. I'm really hoping for hacks here because I have the Lumberry, so I know I can, fire off one Dragon Dance before it Thunder Waves me and stuff. So that's good. Here, I get my Lumberry off, and I'm going to Earthquake this thing because I have the Mold Breaker, which kind of nullifies his Levitate. So I'm going to go for that, take out the Rotom-W, and I'm going to hopefully start a mini sweep here, get a little nice comeback because I am really, really far behind now. He's going to Latios, and this is the point where Choice Scarf really wrecks me. I definitely would have outsped it if it was Choice Specs, but he is not. I forgot that turn. I don't know why I forgot for some reason, but he tried to knock me out with the Draco Meteor, and that basically proved me that Latios is very, very powerful. Here I'm gonna go to Gengar, and I live the -2. I live the -2 Draco, which is awesome. But look at this. What on freaking earth, Latios? Why on earth won't you die? Oh my goodness. And on top of that, he gets a crit. Now, probably didn't matter, even though he is -4 and stuff. But looking at that, look at that. Oh my goodness. However, though, he kind of has the game in the bag because he still has a Scizor left, and even with the -4 Draco Meteor on me, he's not gonna do anything. And get another crit. Yeah, get another crit. That crit definitely didn't matter though. But it just kind of shows how hacky this battle has been whole game because I did hit the 10% chance. What, Flamethrower on the burn? That's pretty amazing. Here, he's just gonna knock me out with the Bug Bite in the Scizor, and that is game. So good game, Stamanine1990, and remember to comment on the question, guys. Do rate, comment, subscribe, do your shenanigans. I would really appreciate it if you guys do that. And I'll see you guys next time. This is KDUBZ here, saying peace.